Okay, so far we have been using Mongoose to create our routes, but Mongoose has its own limitation, mainly that it makes our data structure rigid. So you cannot have two different types of data structure in the same collection. And without Mongoose also we can do all the things, and it's pretty damn simple without Mongoose also. So let's see how we can do that. So now what I will do, I will create everything from like a scratch sort of. So what we do, we create router dot say for post and create user, say for create user, right? And then what, get the data. We have been using Mongoose to get data from the client side, but we won't actually need that. What we'll do, we'll just create a map. So constant map or data JSON, because we get data in form of JSON or map. So yeah, equal to request dot body. That's all what we need to do. Like this data JSON will contain all the uh, map objects or map key value pairs that we have. If you like, this is enough, but if you specifically want to get just one or two fields out of that map, then you specifically need to define, therefore we are creating user, right? So if you just need username and user ID from, yeah, so if you just want some specific data from the whole request body, so you will, as like what you were doing initially is, you were using constant, then say for data JSON or user JSON, whatever, data JSON equal to, then you used to create mongoose object, right? My user or whatever, and then, so but here we will just use this and say for student name. So okay, first I need to comment on this, and say for out of the whole student detail, out of the whole user detail, if you just need say for username, so username, then request dot body dot username. If you just need then user branch or yeah, ID, whatever, so request dot id. But if you need the whole user data, so you do not specifically like again write the same fields and get again at these fields and get that from the request body. You just use this. This will contain all the data. Now we just need to send the data to MongoDB, right? So we'll do what, db. Okay, now how we used to do in Firestore is that db dot or database dot collection, right? So here also the same thing we can do, db dot collection is users collection, we want to send that, and here insert one, fine, and insert, what we will do, insert the data JSON here. Cool. That's all I think we need to do. Just one thing is like here first of all db, like from where actually we are getting this db, we need to understand that. So here in server.js, when we actually instantiate the db object, db variable from the connection we get from mongoose, we can do that without mongoose also, but yeah, that is not our main focus. So yeah, from here we get the db. Now we are exporting that db so that we can use it in other classes also, another files also basically. So here export db.db, and we are exporting it as db. So here in users we need to access the db, right? So we are using db, but now you again need to call, because this just gives you an instance of that. So it now this instance has the database object that is actually the mongodb object. So you need to call db.db, now dot collection users insert one json, fine. And before that you need to use like as always we have been doing, use try catch. So try catch, then here console dot log error you can do, and now you can put all these things inside try catch and inside here. Now here you can use, since we are using a sync, so we can await for this. So await, and we can store this in a variable. So let us constant what created user, therefore created user equal to await this. Now okay, one thing is, why is it giving this error? Yeah, fine, cool. Now we need to send this to response dot send or json, whatever we can use, created user. And if you want to console it, if you want to do this, actually we should be doing respond to JSON. So far, like, this is all you need to do. You do not need to use mongoose and all, and we have used, actually, like, this actually gives a better feel that we are using working with MongoDB, because we are using the keywords collection, then insert one, and basically, yeah, and we are passing the data JSON here. So now let's actually run this and see if this is working properly or not. And for this we will be using Postman. So Postman, like, just download it from internet, and here you click on plus button. You create a what route you want to create. So this is post route we want to create. Then localhost, what was the link? I will just copy it from here, say for this one, and yeah, localhost 500. Till here we have to do this. Now what was the route? User slash create user, fine. And user, why user? Let me show you, where is it? Yeah, so this is inside user.js file, right? And in server.js we have already got this user route, user, right? Route slash user. We have this file, and we are using it as slash user. So that's why in here Postman we are using slash user and create user. Now in the body here you have to pass the, like, what you want to pass. So we will use the raw, and instead of text we will use JSON, and here we can pass the JSON object. So say for we want to pass username, right? So user name, if now just need to click send, and let's see what's that. And I think I might get error because I have I already have created one route with name is user, right? So I will use it, create a user. I will name it as create a user. Good. Now let's see. First let's see if MongoDB connected or not. Say for myth and branch. Now you will get the result in here. So in body we are getting, okay, let me expand it a bit. So you are getting this type of thing, right? So this has so many details regarding what all happened, but our main concern is this OPS. This is where our data is, like Amit, EC, and this. So, but we are getting the, like, result in JSON, and we are printing the whole thing. So in here, user.js, here we can use that .ops, right? OPS, and in the OPS also, console.log one. Okay, connection timed out. Okay, let me see. Send again. Fine, we are getting that, right? And we are getting that as a list, because in OPS there might be some other details. So I think we can do OPS 0. Actually, I know we can do that. So where is that? OPS. Then we will get the first element of the address, OPS list. Now, yeah, cool. Now let us go. Like, where was that? Yeah, here. Amit. Then Nana C4. Send. Yeah, cool. So Nana EC, and this we are getting, right? Now, yeah, like, this is basically how we do without using mongoose. It's pretty simple. Now let's say for if you want to create a get route, so you will simply do router dot get, then this will be simple get, right? And now we just need to get it, so we will just use the db dot collection. What was that collection? Users collection dot find. Simple enough. And here we will pass the empty map, so it will fetch all our users, right? And we will, what we will do, we will wrap this inside try catch. So try catch, we will cut it, we will paste it here, we will wait for this, and we will save this inside a variable. What variable? Constant, what was uh, f, yeah, cool. We can console log also if you want. And here we will response.json error. Chalo. Now let's see get users, right? So that thing is there in order user, then get users. Now let us click on send. Okay, we are getting empty strings. Okay, because this returns a list of users or list of documents, so you need to call to array. Now let us see. So these are the things that definitely you need to keep in mind. Now let's see. Okay, we are not getting anything. User get users. I found the error. So when you use to array, you need to like use the parenthesis. So without also it does not show any error, and like in console or in response here also you do not get any error. Okay, I checked it with that, and when I clicked yes, it was working. So to array, let me give it like that. Okay, first let me see like without to array, like without parenthesis. When we see, so like we won't get, yeah, we don't get anything. Now with this, let the MongoDB connect. Yeah, fine. Now get users. Now we get all the users. Now like okay, so there were already many users. So but yeah, we can see our users here, the newly created users. So that's how we will work with without mongoose, and actually we will work without mongoose. It's better and it's easy. Chalo, cool. And yeah, make sure that ESLint is you are using ESLint to detect errors while writing the code. Chalo, cool. And yeah, the client side code in Flutter or whichever framework, it will remain same with mongoose or without mongoose. So yeah, that's it.